Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1121. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself, business, special event. All that would be great. It would also be great if you share this out so that more people can find out what's happening today in Durham. Okay, so let me put on my specs. Let me move my keyboard out of the way. Grab my iPad and get comfy. I think it stopped raining, but we'll be doing the weather in a little bit. So let me just go to the word page first. First, you go to durhamskywriter.com and you go to the Word page. Word is the government and nonprofit information page. Really great programs and services on that page being offered by local nonprofits and also city, county, and state governments. Okay, let's see. Of course, I have lots of American Red Cross classes that you can take so you can help people when they need help. The Durham County Libraries, they are all open until 6 tonight. And then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30. And of course, Bragtown is not open on the weekend. And the main library is now open on Sundays from 1 until 6. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm not going to check Durham Tech because usually there are no classes for entrepreneurs on Fridays. So, what I'm going to do instead, let's see. In fact, let me just go to the health page, to your health. All right. And you'll see some, different information on how to get a Medicaid. And people are still taking COVID tests because COVID never left, where to get your free tests. They're kind of hard to find now, but the county still has them, the health department, I should say. There's some health studies that you might want to participate in or at least learn about. And now I'm going to check for let's check the blood drives because you can literally save lives by donating blood. So let's check first with the American Red Cross. Today's the 21st. So, yeah, they just set up at the streets at South Point, so you can donate blood there. 6910 Fayetteville Road. They just got there and they will be there until 6 tonight. And then tomorrow they will be at World Overcomers Church, 2933 South Miami Boulevard. That's tomorrow from 9 until 2. Blood Connection, they do the same thing, and their next blood drive isn't until that's next Saturday. Okay, so I won't worry about that. Oh, wait, let me scroll back down. Help is open today. Yeah, the Health Equipment Loan Program is open today. They start in about a half hour, or I'm used to looking up, but the battery ran out. There's my phone there. Yeah, you have about like a half hour before they open. The Health Equipment Loan Program is at 4206 North Roxborough Street. And basically, they accept donations of things like wheelchairs, canes, knee scooters, walkers, that sort of thing. And then you can borrow those items. So if you need something, you can go there and borrow them for like 3 months at a time, 90 days at a time, which is great. And I suggest that you look into this if you're having someone who is elderly or with a disability or recently injured coming to your house for Thanksgiving dinner. So you might want to check that out. Oh, you know what? Let me go back to the word page very quickly because when I said Thanksgiving, that reminded me that Thanksgiving is the most traveled day of the year in the USA. And I wanted to point out a couple of services that could really come in handy for people with disabilities or who need extra help getting through the security line, which can be a little nerve wracking if you're not really used to it or if you're worried about um, the tension of, do I take my liquids out of the bag or do I leave my laptop in or do I take it out? And you might get nervous and worried. And people with disabilities, sometimes you need a little extra help little extra time so you can get that extra help. Let me find that real quick. It's on the word page under Raleigh Durham Airport, RDU. So, RDU, they participate in the Sunflower Program, which is all over the world, basically. Not all of the airports participate, but we do know that RDU. And you might want to check if the city that you'll be visiting, if you're going to go visit your folks, whatever, see if they have the Sunflower Program too. Basically, you can get a lanyard or a pin with the sunflower on it, and airport staff, they're trained to recognize it, and they'll give you extra help. This is great for people with what they call hidden disabilities like autism, mental health conditions, mobility or speech impairments. So you don't want people yelling at you because they don't understand you, or because you don't understand them. Or, sometimes you just get nervous and flustered. So see if you can connect with the Sunflower Program when you get there. So you might want to get to the airport a few minutes early, and you head over to the customer service. And you can also do this in advance, which is really nice. And then you can get your lanyard, put it around your neck or your loved one's neck, and then go through security, knowing that things will be calmer and better and more orderly for you and your family. There's also something called TSA Cares, and this is where a passenger support specialist can also give you on the spot help. So be sure to look into both. I have phone numbers, I have websites, all the information that you need to check out both the Sunflower Program and TSA Cares. And just know, just in case you didn't know, TSA, oh, darn it. I don't know if it's been updated, but TSA Cares has or rather TSA has an app. Let me just check real quick because I think it was inoperative because of the shutdown. Let me just check very quickly. So I have an app. It's called My TSA. Download that, and you can get all the information that you need. Let's see. Has it been updated? Let's see. Well, it doesn't say here because before the last time I checked, it said that they weren't updating it. I think it's being updated again, which is nice. So you can pick your nearest or your favorite airport. Of course, mine. I have two favorites, of course, RDU and of course MDW, which is Midway in Chicago. Because that's usually if I'm flying somewhere, it's usually where I'm going. Alrighty. So I just wanted to point that out because a lot of us will be traveling. I won't be traveling, but a lot of us will be. So I'm going back now to the health page. So I was talking about the HELP program, and I think I gave you enough information. I did tell you that it's at 4206 North Roxborough Street and that they're open today. I might not have gotten to that point, but I will let you know that they are open today from 1 until 5. They're only open 2 days a week. Tuesdays 10 to 2 and Fridays 1 to 5. Okay, let's go to the top of the page and click on that health events button. Let's see if there's anything happening this afternoon that I can tell you about. Let's see, today's the 21st. Okay, nothing today. Okay, now I'm going to the Senior Scope page, and we'll see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. Great place to hang out if you're 55 plus, 406 Rigsby Avenue. They've got their own parking lot. They've got a theater. They've got workout rooms. They've got a tech lab. They've got all kinds of great stuff. So with today being Friday, let's see. They're showing a movie today at 12:30 with free popcorn in the theater, and today's movie is Sister Act, an actual movie that I've heard of. I'm not the biggest movie person, but I have heard of Sister Act. I've seen a few minutes of it, and it's really good. The music's really good too. So that's going to be today at 12:30. If you can get down there, you got. Oh, I'm used to doing the show at noon. Right, it's 12:40 already. Yeah, so maybe you can tiptoe in late and nestle in one of the chairs and enjoy the movie. Okay, let's check for the special events. Let's see. Mhm. Ooh, The Thanksgiving potluck is going on right now until 1 o'clock. So it started at 11. So if you didn't know about it, you missed it. I'm sorry, but I did pre-announce it. Um, Also, the band concert. Oh, that's open. That's done. That's done too. So nothing else special is being offered this afternoon. But of course, the regular classes are going on that I just mentioned. And let me mention this about Monday because this happens at 12:30. I want to give you enough time to get there. So just note on your calendar that Monday, the 24th, Rick Messimer will be giving his senior legal advisor presentation. And Rick Messimer, he will he talks about different legal topics of interest to us older folks. So you might want to check that out. That's going to be live at 12:30 in person at the Durham Center for Senior Life. Just put that on your calendar so you don't miss that. And don't forget the Little River Senior Center, they meet at 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama. That's another senior center. They're independent. And they have weekday events from 8-ish until around 2-ish. Free lunch at 11:30. It's a great close-knit group. They really hang together and they have fun together and they have all these different activities. So you might want to check that out as well. And now we're going to go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page. Let's see what's on the docket here in the Bull City. There we are. Scrolling down to 21. Let's see. Now, Third Friday is today, and what was initially set up today and scheduled was the holiday tree lighting ceremony at CCB Plaza. They moved that back. Please note, they moved. The tree is out there because I saw on Facebook where they hoisted it in with a gigantic crane. So it's there. But the tree lighting ceremony will be on, is that next week? Oh, not next week because that's Thanksgiving. Okay, it'll be December 6th. So please put that on your calendar. That will be December 6th, which pretty sure is a Friday. Oh, that's a Saturday. Okay, Saturday, December 6th. There you go. I'm glad I checked. The reason why they set it back is because today they're going to have a a big protest. It's called the Stand Up, Shut Down Durham for Immigrant Rights Protest. That's going to be today at 6 at CCB Plaza. So if you want to learn all about ICE, you've seen their escapades in Charlotte, you've seen their escapades in Chicago, and how citizens, residents, local folks were able to counter their activities, so to speak, because they've been throwing people to the ground, hurting people, just throwing them into vehicles and not telling their loved ones where they are. It's like you go home and your folks aren't there. Yeah, I mean, that's scary. That is super scary. So they have trainings. I'm saying they, Siembra NC, they're listed on the word page. Look them up, check them out. There's information on how to sign up to get trainings. In fact, my friend Musu is getting training today, and she will be on Bull City Hangout next week to tell us all about it. So the protest against ICE will be today. CCB Plaza, 201 North Corcoran Street, downtown, over there by the Bull, which is famous, at 6 o'clock. And I'm sure they're going to have information on how to get training for knowing what to do when ICE is spotted in your area and how to inform your neighbors so they won't get snatched away. Now, I'm going to list the activities that are listed on let's see, where did I get this info? Oh, the Downtown Durham Inc. website. They like to list the third Friday events. So I'm going to go ahead and mention what's listed on the website because these activities are still ongoing, even though the protest has replaced the usual activity, third Friday activities at CCB Plaza. So I'm assuming that this is all ongoing. The Maker Society, they usually have their Durham Foodie Fair in Durham Central Park, which is at 501 Foster Street, where you can enjoy the food truck rodeo and you can shop with more than 20 plus arts and crafts vendors from 5:30 until 9:30. Arcana at 331 West Main Street. That's a restaurant, but they're celebrating their 10th anniversary from 6 until 8 with an exhibit by artists Megan Cronin and Christy LaGuardia. The Durham Guild's Golden Belt Gallery at 800 Taylor Street, that's in Golden Belt. They are going to be having an artist talk and reception for the North Carolina Veteran Art Show. That's going to be from 6 until 8. Orange Durham at 119 Orange Street. They're going to have a whimsical and irreverent exhibit by artist Sarah Reynolds from 6 until 8. The Durham Marriott at 201 Foster Street, right across the street from CCB Plaza. They're going to be hosting their Artist Link pop-up exhibit and sale featuring talented visual artists with disabilities. That will be from 6 until 8:30, made possible by Arts Access Inc. The Artisan Market at 305. That's at 305 East Chapel Hill Street. They're going to feature clever works, really cute little notebooks and other works by artists from SKP Inc. from 6 until 9. The Durham Transit Center, the bus station downtown, 515 West Pettigrew. They're going to have a grand opening of what they're calling Durham Arteries, featuring artists of all types, including Jamaica Gilmer, Monet, Noel Marshall, R. Stein Wexler, DJ Gemini, Aya Shabu, and Alyssa Noble. That'll be from 6 until 9 at the bus stop over there at I'm saying bus stop, the bus station, 515 West Pettigrew Street. Walk carefully because there's a lot of construction in that area. Five Points Gallery at 109 East Chapel Hill Street. They're going to have an opening reception for a new exhibit, Under the Trees, by artist Susan Woodson from 6 until 9. Through This Lens at 303 East Chapel Hill Street, they're going to feature Riverwalk. They're going to show Riverwalk Pea Creek Twilight, which is part of a new exhibit by photographer Holden Reynolds from 6 until 9. Golden Belt Arts at 800 Taylor Street. They're going to be having the latest exhibits by local artists from 6 until 9. The Durham Hotel at 315 East Chapel Hill Street. They're going to be hosting the Get Down on the Roof featuring DJ Bray from 7 until 10. And don't forget the bull ride. They'll be circling around. These are folks from the Bull City Ambassadors, which is sponsored by Downtown Durham Inc., if I'm not mistaken. These vehicles are purple, and they'll be circling around, taking people all around downtown to and from Brightleaf Square and Golden Belt. So you can hail them like you're hailing a taxi and get a free ride wherever you want to go downtown. Singer-guitarist Stephen Munoz, he will be leading Lojo, that's Log Off Jam On, at the outdoor venue, also known as Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Officers Drive off of Highway 54. So from 5:30 until 8:30, Stephen Munoz will be playing music and singing, playing his guitar. He'll be joined by Maybe You. He's inviting anyone who shows up with a musical instrument and singers. You can join him on stage and do some great music. I've seen people show up with cellos and those wind-up European 19th century musical instruments. You never know. So that should be very entertaining. So bring your violin, your guitar, whatever, and join Mr. Munoz on stage. It's a free event. You will be surrounded by restaurants, so if you get hungry, don't forget to have $1 or $2 with you. Line Dancer with Jitterbug at the Edison Johnson Recreation Center from 6 until 7. Learn all the different line dances, the classics and the new ones. Don't forget your fan. The class fee is $4.3 for seniors. And Edison Johnson is at 500 West Murray Avenue. Now, Wheels Durham, which is at 715 North Hoover Road, they're going to have Durham Family Night Skate tonight from 6 until 8:30. Admission is 8. You can rent skates if you don't own skates. And just read the rules. I have some of the rules right there on the Let's Go page. The Home Repair Lab at 803 Ramsar Street, they're going to be hosting a learning clinic, Tile Basics in 1 hour, starting at 6:30. This is where you get to learn all about the different layouts that you can use if you're going to tile your floor or your wall or your ceiling. I don't know if people tile ceilings, but I know you can tile your wall or your floor. I know that for sure. So you can learn about the various layouts, the materials that you can use, the techniques. You can learn how to choose the right tile for your next project. The class fee is $25, and you can click for more information and to make your ticket purchase. And Wheels Durham, they're at it again with Friday night adult night skate for age 18 plus. That will be from 9 until midnight. Admission is 13, and again, you can rent skates if you don't own skates. Now, tomorrow, the Durham Farmers Market will be from 8 until noon downtown at 501 Foster Street in Durham Central Park. Park for free over there at the Measurement Incorporated parking lot, which is just west on Morris Street. And then the South Durham Farmers Market, they're already under their winter hours, which is 9 until noon. They're located at 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54, which is practically next door to Bachjar. Plenty of parking. Now, both honor SNAP. So if you have your SNAP card, you swipe it. If you're going to spend $10 or whatever, you can double. Whatever you spend, they'll double it. They want all of us to have access to fresh foods, fresh vegetables and fruits. And this is also true if you're a DHA resident, a WIC recipient. They want all of us, again, to have access. This is called the Double Bucks program. All of the local farmers markets are part of the Double Bucks program. You can double your money. So it's the downtown farmers market, the south, also the north, and the black farmers market. They all take part in this program. Don't forget the Durham Craft Market. They share Durham Central Park with the Durham Farmers Market. And again, that'll be tomorrow from 8 until noon. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. You will want to know that, if you can hear that, that's my washing machine telling me my clothes are ready. So cute. Anyway, you might want to know in advance that Wheels Durham hosts Kids Bop Skate. That's for the young folks. So that will be tomorrow from 11 until 1:30. Admission is 13. All righty, let's check the weather real quick, and then we'll be on our way. So, oh, wait a minute. Wait, I gotta do the intro. I almost got into it without the intro. Okay, gotta do that. Okay, so right now it's 61. I was really worried about everything being rained out tonight, but it looks like, oh, it changed in just a few minutes. Okay, so it will rain again. So if it does rain this afternoon, it'll be around 2 o'clock. So that'll be batteries. Let me check my phone. Okay, so that'll be in about an hour. Okay, so it says 100%. So it looks like it will rain at 2. And okay, so I think that'll be it for the day. I don't see rain happening again. That's great. So that roof activity at the Durham Hotel, I'm sure that'll be happening tonight too. And the protest at 6, that's ongoing too. Excellent. So the rain will be at 2 and it'll end before 3. That's what it looks like. The high today will be 64. That's wonderful. Now tomorrow, high of 72. Love that. Now, if it does rain, there's a 55% chance. So I know I can look ahead 24 hours on my app. So let me see if I can scoot ahead. Okay, I see it raining at 5 a.m. and then sunny after that. Starting around 10 o'clock, it'll be full sun. Okay, I think we're good for tomorrow in terms of rain. Okay, so the high today 64, the high tomorrow 72. Wonderful, and then Sunday 65. Still not bad. So it's going to rain tomorrow, but Sunday is going to be sunny. So that's great. Looking ahead to next week, it starts out in the 60s, and then after Thursday, um, 50s. So Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, the high will be 52, but sunny. So it's not bad. Alrighty, that is it for today's show. I do hope that you have a beautiful evening. And if you take part in the protest, like I said, look around and see who's giving out the information about the trainings, because you might want to actually know what to do when ICE is spotted in your community. There's certain phone numbers that you call, certain people that you alert, and then that gets the ball rolling and the information dispensed throughout the community. So with that, I, I guess I'll see you at CCB Plaza, maybe. And with that, ciao for now.